Libra, it's no coincidence you have landed at this just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. Trust that there is a message here for you. Now, if you are a regular, welcome back Libra, great to have you here. And if you're a newbie, welcome. My name is Bronya, I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing you through this message. Do drop me a comment, Libra, let me know where you're tuning in from, I would love to hear. Either way, please do also like, share, comment, hit subscribe, keeps the lights on and the readings flowing around here. I would be very grateful. Okay, I like to frame up with a couple of oracle cards, Libra. I've got Liberation and Higher Consciousness. And I'm noticing straight off the bat here that we have a very similar stance here in these cards. Like somebody is, surrendering to the divine, surrendering to what is, or calling in higher consciousness, understanding, or maybe making a bit of a deal with the universe. Like, I'm ready to move forward to my next path. Let's do this. Liberation links to the Judgment card for me. And that is a card of often releasing from what has held us back or kept us small in some way. It can be an awakening energy. Often it really says, are we ready to move on to the next cycle, the world, the universe being the next energy after this? If we're staying in the same situation, it really then needs to be a really big change, a powerful wake-up call, a powerful revelation, forgiveness, etc. So we'll see which way this is going, but we see the equilateral triangle, like a real symbol of stability and balance coming in your next chapter. And maybe higher consciousness, there is this energy of awareness, of understanding of the past journey coming in. Okay, Libra, I have the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot today, and I will link you to these stunning decks down below. I'll also link you to my website, wildlotustarot.com, if you would like a personal reading or healing. There's also my Instagram and TikTok accounts, as I'm very interactive on both of those with different daily content. And I have just pulled one of my favorite cards from this deck, Sacred Path. Number 27 adds to 9. We're in a number 9 year this year, which is about sliding doors moments, endings that are new beginnings. I see someone here who's about to go through the portal, through the Stargate, to their next, part in their journey. And the thing about this is that we can't see what is through there. We just see illumination, the sun energy, brightness, light, after liberating from the darkness. So yeah, you're being called forward out of the desert towards the next part of your sacred path. Now, we've all got our new karmic contracts, apparently, with that solar eclipse in Aries that we moved through late in March. So that means that there will be new experiences, new people that show up in our lives to help us execute these contracts. So I feel a real, shift towards a new timeline here for you. Okay, Libra, what do we have from the tarot? First card out is always interesting, and it's the Queen of Wands. So I'm pulling the Aries energy. So this could be a jog back to March 29th and, what has shifted in that eclipse, whether you're conscious of it or not. But the Queen of Wands, and yes, you may be dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the determination to manifest the new, the fire energy, the passion, the potential, the chemistry, the romance of life. This is the energy here. So we're moving forward with determination, and there might be some action, Queen of Wands, that needs to to happen here. Let's have a look. Yeah, Eight of Cups. So strong moving on energy, moving forward. And I say with the Eight of Cups is like we have to go through the emotional waters, through the tide, through the waves, ride the waves of this, sometimes to find the sacred path. And sometimes the sacred path is through the emotional depths. The Eight of Cups has a strong message of finding the missing piece that will take you to the Nine of Cups, which is our earthly wish fulfillment. So what you don't know yet is that whatever journey you're on, it is leading you to a greater sense of happiness on your sacred path. You may or may not be aware that this is liberation for you, but when you are in your new situation, you'll look back and go, well, thank goodness it all worked out that way. Here's the Nine of Pentacles. This is health, wealth, vitality, success. It's our number 9 coming in. We've just been talking about the 9. We talked about the 9 here. So that could be significant for you. But sometimes the Nine of Pentacles is walking our own path first, getting back to this whole and complete energy within ourselves, independence, self-sufficiency, getting our energy, our health back on track, glowing up. You could be going out on your own for work, career. You might have moved through a breakup and you're in the healing and the rebirth, the reinvention stage. This is the energy to embrace all of that, because it's going to be important for you, magnetizing your new beginnings. Yeah, Six of Swords. So we've got such strong moving on energy. And the Six of Swords, like you're in the transition phase right now. Okay. But soon you will land on new shores. This is somebody who's gone through those emotional waters, right? And got to the other side and gone, you know what? That wasn't as bad as I thought. And now there's a sense of peace and serenity. But the Six of Swords does talk about, like I said, landing in new experiences, new shores, uncharted territory. We can't see what is through there, but we just know there's an illumination of light. Some of you might be relocating or traveling to a new place, maybe that you haven't even seen before, like an immigration, I don't know, like that is interesting as well, or to a house that you bought online that you don't know of. Like there's an energy of stepping into a chapter that you don't know what it holds. You don't know what it holds. And we've got two lots of Three of Swords. There could have been a double hurt or heartbreak, or needing to leave two things behind here. But the Six of Cups is waiting for you. Look, again, we see the wave. And the Six of Cups is this beautiful energy of growth. It could be reconnection as well. I mean, this could be a journey back to where you grew up, to reconnect with friends and family, or to relocate back there. And you don't know how you'll feel, but you just know that it feels light. For some of you, there is the possibility of reconnecting a past relationship, but it does need to come from that place of healed transformation. Yeah, I've got a real, like, there's a surrender energy, like I said, and justice. Wow, okay. So let's make the spread. So the Libra, that's your major arcana coming through. And I've got the Two of Pentacles here as well. So somebody is making a really powerful decision, a justice call, like a judgment level decision. It's big. And we've got a little bit of a limbo period, or up in the air, or transition type of energy. But the clarity is coming, the higher consciousness is coming, and you might also be on the receiving end of some kind of decision around a legality, a contract, a commitment. Maybe that's why there's the limbo here, and you don't know if you can pass through the portal yet. One thing that's for sure is that the karmic scales always balance, and of course we have timing involved, process involved here, alignment, truth, all of the things. But I just get the sense here that there is a new beginning coming, but it's being convoluted in some way. There is a process, but I think that we have justice in your favor. We have finally getting the pieces to either liberate or reconnect from a new place. So really interesting message. I'm going to leave it there, Libra. If you did enjoy this message, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. If you would like to explore personal readings or healings, I will link that down below, and I will link the socials, Instagram and TikTok. If you would like to receive different daily insights between these weekly readings, and do check out your 2025 year ahead reading here on the channel, Libra. Really might give you some ideas to what we tuned for you in terms of the energy of the coming months. So that's it for now. I am wishing you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.